the way, see when you're in OBS, see if you click on the actual video, down underneath the preview window you should see a little bar that you can scroll it along. You can actually set it to having only like 2 minutes left. You should be able to. Like under the preview window, like see where the shortcuts were for like the set colour and everything. You need to click on the actual video, you know, like click on the 5-minute timer. And there should be another one that's like a little blue bar that's got the time. Send me a Snapchat of it quickly. Oh, no, I don't mean like in that bit. Like, click OK out of that. And then see, remember where the shortcuts were? Like, don't double click on the video layer, just single click on it so you've got it highlighted. And then there's a little bar you should be able to drag out. Okay, that works. Yay. What happened? That countdown sped up. What the hell? By the way, I'm coming through on OBS. You've got yourself muted, not me. Yeah. Hi everyone, what's happening?
Right. Dalus? How can I know she is? What is happening there?
What do you mean, how can you know she is? What do you mean? What's happening?
Well, no, coming through. You'll be able to see us. Hear us, but you can't see us. How's that happening?
Click into Discord.
Aye.
Have we popped?
We're up now, we're up now. Hello, I can see us. Don't know what happened there. Hey, can you tell we've not done it in a while?
Sometimes if you minimise Discord, it will get rid of the cameras.
Right, let me speak to my chat. What's happening, everybody? Let me get back to the top here.
We've got
Jake, Dan, David, Lynn, Ronnie, Weedabax is in, Daniel's in, Jimmy Duff, Xander, Gordon Baxter, Bricky. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate it.
What's happening, everyone?
I believe I just said everyone's name now. Hope so. Right. Well, just a small matter of this game ahead of us for tonight then.
Yeah. Not a big game by any stretch of the imagination, you know what I mean?
This is going to be something.
Why?
Well, I'll sort that bit. Gav, welcome in. Harrison, JT, Marcus. Good to see people in here. Welcome back, everyone. I've been saying it has been brilliant being back in Ibrox, but it's good to see everybody here again. Good to see everybody in the chat. So let's quickly jump over the team then, Dallas, shall we, before this kicks off? Have you seen the team already, mate? Have you got it up in front of you?
Plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me. No, I've not actually had a look at it yet, mate. I've been waiting until it went live.
I've got it up now. Alright, so
for a reaction, yeah.
For anyone that's not seen the team, we've got McGregor back after his rest, or he couldn't be bothered, as we've seen from his iconic interview during the week there. Hopefully he's a bit more up for it tonight than he seemed in that interview. But McGregor's back in. Tav, Goldson, Big Phil's got the nod at centre half, and Barisic is back in. Our middle three today, obviously we don't have Kamara available. Jack's still not fully fit, so it's Davis, Lundstrom has got the nod in that starting spot, and Arfield is in there for tonight because I believe it probably would have been Aribo, but he's not even on the bench, so I presume he's picked up an injury from that last game. So Arfield's in the middle, and then up top today we've got Wright, who in my opinion is well deserved of this start today. We've got Kent, the boy, he goes without saying, he gets in that starting team. And up top today, you ready Dallas, mate? Cedric getting up top today. You excited, mate? Does that fill you with confidence and joy? Oh, it's alright, Dallas will patch me. That's cool, I'll speak to the chat.
Oh, I was talking there, mate. I was talking. I couldn't hear you. My headphone jack and everything came up my mic. Everything just went fucking tits up for a minute.
Oh, did you not hear what I said the team was? No?
I heard the team, but then it cut out right as you enter. You ready to hear who's up top?
Oh, well, are you ready to hear who's up top? And the answer was Cedric Kitten, mate. What are you going to say about that? Does that fill you with joy and happiness, Dallas?
Mate, to be honest with you, he's looked a lot better in pre-season, so I can't argue too much about it. As much as I wasn't the biggest fan of him last season, if he keeps doing what he was doing in pre-season, then, I mean, we say it all the time. We hope that when we have opinions about players that aren't exactly the best, that they prove us wrong. And I hope Itten continues to do it.
Aye, we'll see how it goes, because I'm not convinced by him yet to be Rangers standard. Hopefully he shuts me up and gets a couple of goals tonight.
Aye.
But Xander, yes, that is true. Away goals do not matter for tonight. So usually like a one each or something is a good result. Mm-hmm. Away from home, but one each tonight would still be alright. We'll get into predictions in a second, but it doesn't really matter. Them away goals tonight. Mm-hmm. So all that basically matters tonight is not getting beat. That's pretty much all that matters tonight. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know too much about their team, but seeing their team, I believe they've got about 5,500 somewhere between that. I was asked it on Twitter earlier on if people knew, and that's apparently how many people that have got on the day. So they don't have a full house backing them. When I've seen Malmo in a full house, they do get it rocking. But so I mean, it's good that they've not got as many fans behind them, but at the same time, them Champions League nights, it'd be good if I'd rather they did have a full house, to be honest, man. It just makes it a bit more, gives it a bit more of a buzz about it anyway. But seeing our team, Malmo's team, amount of fans in, what this means, I don't know if it's pretty bold, and Lynn's just hit the nail on the head with my prediction for tonight. I'm thinking a 2-0 Rangers for tonight, chat.
Oh, I don't like picking the same as you, but unfortunately, in my vlog earlier, I already said my score, because obviously that doesn't commit to tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure I didn't change it, or like maybe, cack the bed at the last second. But I said 2-0 as well, but purely to be different, I'm going to go one extra then, and I'm going to say 3.
Sticking on that, mate.
2-0's my actual prediction, but
Breedevich is confident. He's always confident anyway.
Oh, aye.
So something to do with homegrown players. I don't know, Tam, because we've got a couple of them that we've got Hogarth on the bench. Some people in the chat might be more up to date with the youth teams than me and know who that is. Apologies, I do not. And we've got Laurie on the bench as well. So, but apart from that, you get McCrory, Bassey, Kelly, Hadji, Sakala, and Simpson on the bench there. For today. A couple of 2-0s in the chat, good to see it. Tam, that's not a bad bet. That's not a bad bet.
A lot of 2-0s, aye. KT saying 5-0 Rangers. Their keeper's decent. We'll see, Daniel, we'll see.
Anyone know much about Malmo in the chat? I'm not going to pretend like I do. I've watched the odd game of them in the Champions League, that's about it. But nothing really.
3-0. 1-0 for Ryan.
Morelos isn't there the day. Right, 2 seconds, Dallas. Now try and sort our screen out here.
Yeah. His brothers just went to Nottingham Forest from us a few weeks ago. Oh man.
Malmo, because they did a lot. Helsinki, like, how good are Helsinki? And they took a couple of goals off of Malmo as well. Do you know what I mean? We're also going to be a lot better attacking than Helsinki are. But as always,
I really like that kit, man. Like, actually seeing it on players, I really like that kit.
Can you see that, Dallas?
Yeah. Did you not just hear me saying I like the kit?
I'm sounding negative tonight, ain't I? I'm sounding negative except my result, but I'm not a fan of that kit. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest, but
the pictures didn't do it justice, but I think seeing it on the players, it actually looks pretty good.
But, as always, a lot of you regulars know the score. Appreciate you all been in here. We'll probably be behind a couple of you watching it on the telly, because we watch it in the desktop apps. So, appreciate it if you don't put anything in the chat about goals, big moments or anything until we spoke about it and reacted to it on screen, because we like to keep the chat as interactive as we can. So if we're looking at the chat and seeing spoilers, it kind of ruins it for everybody here.
Kenton right to get the goals. To be fair, Tam, that's a good shout. I'm going to go with you in that one, to be fair, Tam. I'm going to say, for my 2-0, Kenton right, but if I'm right about 3-0, you know what? I'm going to give one to Eton as well.
On you go, Eton, son. Get a goal, mate. Right, that's us. We're underway, chat. We will have the timer on screen as well for you to see if you're wondering roughly what stage we're at of the game. It's on the screen.
That new one working alright,
Aye, mate. Seems to be good. Seems to be
good.
Alright. Mate, this is the buzz. What a buzz this is. Tell you.
Champions League football, we are back.
After a couple of the updates and the wee nippy earlier on, it looks possible that we can have a full house against Malmo next week. So here's hoping that comes through, because she said that going with the social distancing is meant to be going away, going ahead with that. But Rangers need to apply for 50,000, but it looks as if we'll get it. I'm keeping the fingers crossed. I'm trying to get my hopes too built, but hold on here. As we've got an early crossing chance, goes for a corner. We take that. I think that's it for a corner, surely. Let's go.
This is on Premier, and well, every Rangers fans know the issue we've had with Premier Sports in the past season or so. So unfortunately, we'll keep our fingers crossed nothing happens, but knowing Premier Sports record,
I'm ready to celebrate that. I'm feeling it.
I know. Good corner. Oh,
it looked a good corner, but that's Tav's one bad one out the way. Next one will be spot on.
There we go. Tav also winning a.
You could have been booked for that, by the way. You could have been booked for that.
I think just because it's so. That's late. That is late and reckless.
They've been talking about it, the Malmo captain and that, he's been full of praises, but they seem to think that we're the ones that are going to make this like a pure proper physical game, and I'm like, it's just, hold on, I'll continue this in a second. Tav, that's another poor ball, but it's stuck around the box. We're shooting for a handball. Ref says no. Is this going for a corner? Aye, it does well. Does well, the Malmo boy, to keep that in. I need my wee notepad. Do you know where it's sitting, Hannah? I think this is it here. If you can just grab that out for me, please. Who's my favourite player? Morelos. Thank you. Very positive start away from home, but we're getting a lot of boos, as you expect, away from home in the Champions League. Wonder if our players were kept up with the firework attempts from the Malmo ultras. They done that yesterday at 2:30.
You mean that one box of fireworks that was like a child's firework display?
2:30 in the morning. They light off a wee firework display. Paulie's chat. I need to finish off this protein drink.
Mate, I'm the same now. I'm down to the last little bit that's like dead powdery, and it's just like, yeah.
My protein stuff doesn't get it. Oh mate, I forgot to ban that stupid thing, didn't I? That all world stuff. Enjoy Hannah.
Have fun.
I just looked at Hannah. I was like, oh, not again. Again, for anyone that's new in here, everything major that's happening in the game, we will constantly update you and talk about it, but we're no professional commentators. We'll maybe veer off path here or there.
Maybe? No,
me and Dallas' personality, we kind of veered off track a couple of times, but don't worry, we'll not miss anything about the game.
Again, a couple of times, mate. You sure about that?
Oh, he's an Olympiacos fan in the chat. I see him. Look at who wins. We'll beat whoever comes our path. You confident about it? Agilos. Apologies if I say your name wrong. You like the new logo? Yeah. I wanted the idea done after. I need to remember the guy in the chat that said it.
Oh,
but then I've asked Dalus to sort it out, and
always
Dalus has sorted it out. That's us. So the telly biz we are. With that Scottish accent, nobody would understand me. It sounds like a you problem, mate. A lot of people can understand me. You might just be. Your English might not be the best, mate. We'll go with that. Harper will come in. Hadji and Fashion, both on the bench. Both on the bench, Tina, so we'll see. I'm surprised. I mean, hold up. Coulson needing to deal with us at the back. And at McGregor, big clearance, decent. I didn't say that there is where it needs to do better. That coming up just gets bullied.
See, here's the thing I'm thinking though, right? Like,
he's a big boy that doesn't use his size.
I know. We've been very critical of it in the fact that he was raved about this guy that bangs in headers, does this, does that, his previous club, right? But to be fair, thinking about it, they played a different system. Both Itten and Sakala have both came from systems that played two up top.
Very nice for Tav there, won the ball back. Goldson taking a risk, no, there's no chance there. Well done, that's Lundstrom outstanding, backtracking again. I think he's going to be a starter for us. I'm telling you, this man's going to be a starter. What a player.
Lundstrom's been fantastic anytime I've seen him.
Well done, good nip and Tav. Malmo starting to come alive, yeah.
But anyway, as I was saying, like, both Sakala and Itten come from teams that ran two striker systems. So maybe, like, that might be something that Gerrard might start working in as a backup. Like, obviously, we know our usual system. We play it like we've played it the past season a bit. But, like, Itten and Sakala, two up top, that might be something that might end up coming to fruition.
Olympiacos are a French team. I know Olympiacos are a big name. Respect to them, but I'll be... Obviously, this is the game we're focusing on, but I'd be expecting to beat Olympiacos as well if we get through it. But we've got a big task in front of us first. Every weekend, the players and the manager can't give autographs. But you got on for boy. Yeah. Oh, hold on, Malmo. We're getting into the box. Goldson out to close this down. It's felt at the edge of the box. If this Arfield does well, I think we've won a goal kick there. Yeah, goal kick. Nice. Yeah, the players have just been told, because I was there at the welcoming the players in and that stuff, and they've all been told don't give autographs. Like, you can see they're walking past you going, sorry, I've been told I can't. Like, they would. It's not them being rude or that. It's like, but I get it. It's the club saying don't do it, just in the off chance that they catch COVID. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Premier, unfortunately, Chris. Go on. Arfield starting an attack. I think Arfield and Lundstrom and that mid, you've got plenty of fight in there. A bit too much.
I mean, that's the thing. We spoke about Lundstrom maybe being an Arfield replacement, but the two of them together, that's some amount of, like, metal in the midfield.
Yeah,
that they have between the two of them.
Maybe Gerrard's idea of not putting Hadji in. He has been getting stuck in a bit more. He's looking a bit more bulked up in size, but see. Aye, Gary, mate, I've seen it. Morelos back in Glasgow doing laps in just a empty car park. Love him to bits, man.
Unlucky.
Getting the steps in. What I'd give it to have him here tonight, just in case. Easy for McGregor.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rangers TV, this game isn't available in the UK. It's only available in Rangers TV to people outside of the UK. Inside the UK, it's on Premier Sports, so...
Oh, Christian guy can pop him from about 35 yards. That's our centre-half guy, isn't it? The captain. I know him just from a couple of the interviews he's done. Someone needs to pick this up. Good play for Malmo down the right-hand side here. Big switch
there, but...
Well, I think it's
well,
right.
Keep that in.
Yeah. Come on, Etton. This is where you've got to be strong. That's good. That's alright. Yes, Etton! Prove me wrong, son! That's what I like to see.
Kent's the ball.
Keep it in.
Unlucky. Oh, man. Unlucky, Kent. Unlucky.
So the Malmo Ultras are trying to make as much noise as they can. I still think they'll win for a wee bit of a shock next week if they come to a full house Ibrox. Two signings. But I know we're not here to talk about them, but I think Joe Hart's not a bad signing for them, you know. I don't think he's like a great keeper anymore. He used to be decent. He's terrible with the ball at his feet, but he's still a decent shot stopper. He's a lot better than what they've got. Put it that way. He definitely
is. He's no McGregor.
That's a different planet of conversation, but he is a lot better than what they've got. It is an upgrade. But it isn't hard, but it is an upgrade for them. If you're a Celtic fan, I would imagine they'll be happy with that signing.
I mean, if I was in the position they're in, I'd be happy with that signing.
I'd be happy signing Bob for the local pub team, Hitting again, come on. Leading the attack here. Can you find a decent pass? Hey, that's good. That's what I need.
Holding up the ball, giving everyone time to get forward.
But a safe possession in Malmo's half now. So they do drop into that back five there, look. Malmo.
Yeah, they do. Aye.
Gerrard said for me something he's dropping into five, and it looks like they're definitely going to drop into five against us. Poor. Gave the ball away, allowed Malmo to get a counter. Big Phil gets a foot in, no. We're fine.
That's perfectly fine.
Come on, Malmo. I don't know if that's a Malmo fan for it, but it's used a green hat. If you're a Malmo fan, welcome in. Well, whoever you're supporting, welcome in, but I've got a sneaky feeling I know who you actually support with a green hat.
JD. Oh, I love it.
I don't think I've seen that yet. I'm on top chat. Yeah, it's been a while.
JD said I'd be happier with a homeless man with his hands plastered and lube over Barcaster Bain.
I'm back to live chat now. Malmo pressure expected. Yeah, that's what it is. Realistically, it's you just don't want to get beat tonight. Fully confident of us.
What's that
coming back to Ibrox,
the box there? Well done, well covered. Go on, Borna.
Does well. Phil.
Yep.
Big truth clearance, take it.
Yep. And this is where you use your size, mate. Come on.
Catering won the hoops. Celtic aren't playing tonight. Catering, mate, they're not in this competition. Cow, you're thinking 2-1 Rangers? I'll take that. Any win here tonight, and touch wood and that, barring any miracles, any win here tonight and it's over. Malmo won't overturn a loss at Ibrox. Well done. Davis has done well to nip the ball in there. They are quick getting the numbers behind the ball into that, straight into that 5 back.
They are very, very quick on the transition. Got to get that to them. Fair play. But it just shows how disciplined they actually are.
No score draw. It's going to be weird, isn't it? Getting used to this no away goals, isn't it? Rebounding season, mate. You're still signing new players. I think this will be a. It's hold on. Scott Wright trying to find space in the edge.
Oh.
Defended. He gives a silly foul away.
Yeah,
that's frustrating.
That's silly.
Almost lucky not to get away with a booking there in my opinion. Actually, rebounding. Aye, catering, mate. I would personally believe as well. You sound quite realistic there in saying that it's a rebuilding season for Celtic. We've been there. But I fully expect this just to be a rebuilding season for Celtic. I don't see much going on over
there. Like Steely said, we've been there. We know how it feels to be sitting there watching, wanting your team to do everything, but having to take it one season, one step at a time. It's not always the nicest to watch as a fan, but
every Liverpool fan rooting for us tonight. Love it. The Gerrard effect. He gets us loads more fans and he gets us friendlies with Real Madrid. Steven Gerrard, everybody.
And get used to it at Liverpool's training ground and all, because why not, eh?
Go on in.
On you go, lad. On you go.
By the way, hold him off. Get a shot. I'm looking, that's a foul. Man. I thought that was a foul on it there, by the way.
Through the back of him. What?
I hadn't done well there, by the way, but I thought that was a foul.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you can throw the back of him, like you've just said. Dream was that? He had no help as well. He did have to try and take that on his own. Not a foul in Sweden. Maybe not.
There's a ball.
I didn't see it back again, but just on my first glance, I thought it was a foul.
It looked like he caught the back of both Yetton's legs there, to be fair.
A couple of Malmo fans in here as well, mate. I respect it. I like it. These Champions League backs. That was like the Galatasaray game. This chat was.
The Galatasaray game was
fun.
Madness, man. Loved it.
That's a foul. Oh man, take these specs off. I've not got my specs on, mate. I might need them on.
Game option. There we go. Lovely. Arfield's the ball again there, probably. Oh, very well done.
Well done. Etton wins a corner.
Etton wins a corner. No,
camera angle still does there, right?
I know.
Interesting with possession. I think we're going to end up having most of the possession as well tonight. We'll definitely have most of it at Ibrox, but.
Right, to be fair, you see that a lot though, like in European games where teams aren't afraid to play football, unlike in the Scottish League. Like that's when we get our freedom to be able to play a lot more fluid the way we like to play. So it's like we always seem to look more dangerous in Europe, but I think that's just because of the natural play style within Europe.
And behind, put it across.
Oh, it takes too many touches. Wins a corner though. Wins a corner.
One match, it wasn't a pitch.
Mate,
Sweden never had like any cases, did they? Well, barely any cases.
Very minimal. Very minimal, aye.
Malmo can draw at home, no chance at Ibrox. That'd be my thinking, Michael. That would be my thinking.
Aye.
On Tav, get it past the first man.
Get on, Tav.
That's a better ball in.
Who will Rangers be facing next round should we beat Malmo? It's the winner of Olympiacos and Ludogorets. I thought so.
So probably Olympiacos, you'd presume.
Yeah. Number 4 for Malmo's brand new signing for Werner Bremen, captain centre back, but been left back for 3-4 games for Malmo. Happy with his performance so far.
Nice stuff.
I think that's the one that we were. Ooh. I think. Benny,
that's a booking there. That's going to be a booking. Yeah, it is a booking. The yellow's out.
There we go.
I can't. Why is he moaning? What? Soren Reichs in the book for Malmo. Oh no, Reichs got it socked in, hold on.
That looked nasty. Ooh, just swiped his ankle in the air.
Bad,
Olympiacos Rangers would be incredible. Fans are allowed in grounds. Well, hopefully by that point by the return leg of this game, we should have all fans in.
Ibrox will be full. Ibrox will be full for Olympiacos.
For Olympiacos, you'd imagine Ibrox will be full. Unfortunately for this one, though, he's away on holiday.
As it stands, mate. As it stands.
You're desperate to get that day changed, ain't you? Good ball into the box here. Come on.
Arfield, shooting chance. Oh, he's just not got enough on it.
More power on that, man.
That's you're begging for the laces to get smashed through. That's a good wee half chance, but comfortable for the keeper in the end.
Oh man. Fair play though. Like, he looked calm as anything though, considering like how much pressure he was under in the box. He took that calm as anything. Fair play to him, showing the composure. But
it was almost Hadji-esque composure there. That Livingston first goal. Malmo save possession in the middle, going for a long switch. It's a great ball, to be fair. Ball on, he's trying to stop this cross. He's been turned inside too easy. Good save from McGregor.
Well done, McGregor.
Shot gets hit for the near post, but that's far too easy. Borner's been done now.
Borner's just dived into that, man.
Comfortable, McGregor. Well done.
Yep. It's one of those ones where it bounces out off him. Like that. That's one of those ones where your heart sinks for a minute when it bounces off the keeper when he goes to ground, but luckily manages to collect it in the second time of asking.
Up we go, Tav. On you go, son. Tav, big ball in the middle.
Good
Kent
ball
might
for
pick this up
Tav.
at the
Come
back.
on, Kent.
Just too much.
Unlucky.
20 minutes, quite 20 minutes. Oh, the chat is looking back.
This 20 minutes is absolutely flew in, mate. Absolutely flown in.
I've been so nervous for this all day. Well, nervous excitement. See, I thought of being back at that full house next week with the Champions League music and that on. Oh dear. Well done. I tell you, he will break records for us on the amount of interceptions he does.
Fantastic,
He's come in and he started like Leicester and N'Golo Kante. Every attack, he's like, yep, I'll have that, thank you.
Kent's the ball.
So surprised at how good he's been. Honestly, I thought he'd be a decent squad rotation player, just from seeing them at Sheffield, but just then again, Rangers are a different level for Sheffield United, you know what I mean? So
for me, as it stands, Lundstrom's one of the first names in the sheet now, the way he's playing.
You can just time ones like that out, Hannah. And if it's again, then you can just ban it. Joe Moore.
It took a minute to come up for us, mate. It came up earlier for you.
Right. Lucky Arfield tried to lay off Kent on the edge, just not enough power. Twice Arfield, no enough power on the execution there. That was a decent chance. Malmo boy taking a risk.
Well done, Golson. Up to it early. Puts it right back into the Malmo half.
Malmo go for a lot of them balls over the top. Again, just for people wondering that, Malmo fans, Celtic fans, whatever, are all welcome in here as long as you're being respectful. Unlike little boy Joe there, he's been slapped into the naughty corner and then he'll be banned the next time something stupid like that gets said.
Out on the naughty step. Tam, I think the only thing they've got for the Champions League is their imagination to pretend they're in it, to be honest with you, mate.
Well, let's try and get banned. Oh, okay. There you go. Congratulations. I mean, if you win your game. Well done.
If you really want it, then yeah, fair enough.
You win. Well done. Weird one.
All you have to do is ask nicely. Good ball for Kent there, man.
Don't score when I'm taking a drink, Kent. Hold the bus. Oh, that's a foul on the edge. Oh, ref, mate! That is... How's he not give a foul there?
I don't know, man. That was shoulder to shoulder. And he gives a foul for that, though. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
so was this Kent one back?
The Kent one, I think, was just shoulder to shoulder. I don't really think there's much in that.
No, it's a foul, man.
I didn't see the leg in between the first time. It looked shoulder to shoulder, but that one, his legs are through Kent's. Gerrard's having a word with the fourth official there.
I think that'll be a how's the first one no foul, but they get one for on that counter.
Aye.
Distant. Shit, weren't they a better drink now? Silly us, JD, mate. Silly us.
Silly us.
Right, he's getting fouled about the place, isn't he?
Not an elbow, but...
It was VR. Is that VR would be in this, isn't it? I've not actually seen it before. I know it's all set for the group stages.
Is it not till group stages? I don't think it's in qualifiers.
I'm not actually 100% sure. I've not seen it because usually Rangers put out. By the way, VR will be in tonight's game.
I don't think it's into the to the group stages, mate.
Foul looking to stop across it as well.
Well done, Phil.
Oh, in the box, Tav clearance. We move.
Comfortable,
we take that.
comfortable.
He's fighting. Well done. Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Go right, pace, right. Use your pace.
Kenty boy. Ball in the box. Oh, right's fell. It was a brilliant ball in. He slipped in the box. Davis putting the ball up on the edge. Going to flick it back in. Punted clear for Malmo. Yeah, I'm not saying they would should have overturned a wee free kick like that, Michael, mate, but I just wasn't actually sure if it was fully in here for penalties and goals and whatnot. I feared it to try and close down.
Or I just watched that.
They've got a lot of moving up top, haven't they? Trying these balls over the top.
Getting. Etton's actually been decent tonight, to be fair. I
would agree with you before the start, Kitty, mate, but he started alright here, to be fair.
He's been doing well.
Decent, I think, anyway.
And I'm someone that's not exactly been his biggest fan.
Well done, well played. I think he's off.
I think so.
Yeah, he's off. Right play through there, unlucky.
Unlucky, right, unlucky.
Camped in your half there, that's just not true. You might be true about a goal coming, but we're absolutely not camped in our half. I feel
that's poor leaving him free.
A decent ball in, just too much actually. Have it to try and stop another one.
Having Lundstrom. Yep.
Pre-season. So I don't think he was good in pre-season either, Jake.
Etton was decent. He was decent. He wasn't good, but.
I don't think there's many people that have got a middle ground on him. Because I'll have that opinion, but then I've got a lot of responses about Etton saying he's been absolutely brilliant. What are you talking about? There's no one you barely see, and I'm going, he's alright. See that people think he's class or he's no one good enough. But for what I've seen in pre-season, he nabbed a couple of goals that most players would score, but the movement, the touch, the hold-up play, it was not there, man. But That's the game of opinions, isn't it? Because loads of people think it was brilliant.
I do agree with Bricky, though, to be fair there. I mean, we've already seen how much they're struggling with Kent and Wright's pace. So I think with Sakala through the middle, I think that might be where the goal comes from. If we get Sakala on through the middle.
I think it's a good neutral game, Benny. Good neutral game.
I agree with that.
Hey, this is actually so weird. We're playing to get into the Champions League again. Oh, man.
Been a long time coming.
I wasn't old enough to drink the last time Rangers were in the Champions League. This will be a lot better experience this time. Not that I'm saying everyone should drink to have a good time, but you know what I mean. It's nice to have a wee pint of the football. Nice wee intricate play.
Good link up play for Malmo here, to be fair, right? Right, just cover that channel. Cover the channel. There we go.
Oh, lucky. Is that first corner in it?
I think so.
Come on, boys. Deal with a set piece.
Yeah, I'm on. Corners are something we're always hit and miss with when it comes to defending, man.
Well, how long we take to swing this in? It's a decent ball, that corner does well. It's a foul. Yep.
Pushing the back there, aye. There we go.
Someone in the chat saying I'm talking too fast, and the next one saying he's talking fine. That's what it is. I'm not changing the way I speak. Apologies if you can't understand me. Some staunch boots from McGregor there, isn't it? The blue and white underarmors. It's a lovely turn for Kent. Takes two out of the game. Playing it in the middle. It does what to fight for it. The ball was a bit off for him. It was unlucky. That's alright. Tav will win that.
Right, don't go backwards, Tav. Come on, take it and go. Take it and go.
GG, I think it's a good game, yeah.
It's been a very good game so far. As a neutral,
they're sitting at this 5-shape here, but then that front two of them provide a lot of movement. I just don't know if they can provide that all game. Don't know what their bench is like to come on, but there's no way that them Malmo forwards can keep up those type of runs all game. I'd be very surprised.
Unlucky. I mean, I was saying it earlier though, Malmo in the transition, they are very, very quick with it, like you said. When they're going forward, they seem to just have a lot of people up top. I don't know whether it's coming for those two. Because I don't know, when they've got the ball, they tend not to play in that 5 at the back. They kind of shift to like 4.
Yeah, it's just the defensive.
I don't want to call them like. I don't know if it's just like the CDM drops between the two centre backs or.
Goldson, well done.
Well done, man. Well done, Lundstrom. Oh, you meant goal, both teams to score at least one. Oh, a lot of people in here will say no to that. We've had a lot of 2-0 predictions tonight. But with how even this game's looked and how good this game's been, I wouldn't put it past both teams to score tonight.
The thing is with us though, our defence is just that good. Like, every game I go into, I struggle to see a team scoring against us. Speak to us, and obviously we will concede goals at times, but I'm so confident in our defence now.
Touchwood! Before you've bloody jinxed it there.
Yeah, because Malmo have been sniffing in and about the Champions League for a while, eh? Are Malmo the most successful team in Sweden? Like, the team with the most trophies? Because I know they're
Well
Just won the
done.
league. Oh, what a touch, Kent. Kent, he's taking on 3. That's a great tackle. That's an outstanding
Great tackle,
tackle.
but Itten's there still.
Overlap coming. It's not quite.
Borna uptake quick though.
That was unlucky for Kent, but what a recovery tackle.
Well done, man.
Whoa. It's getting feisty.
Gerrard is not happy.
That's that's very soft. Just kind of sat down. What a tackle that is, by the way. That's superb.
See, if I was in there, I'd just take the ball left. Like, you just take the ball left there and try, like, pop shot. There's nothing to lose at that point, you know what I mean?
Rangers are the most... I mean, you're not wrong, mate. Rangers are currently the most successful team in Sweden, but... I like that, mate. I like that. Kamara and Lundstrom, mate. For me, that's the two I would like to see. Kamara and Lundstrom in there. A lot of people will moan at the opinion of me not having Davis in there, but I think the way the two of them would work would be brilliant.
Like, don't get me wrong, Davo, you've got that, like, great passing, but Lundstrom was pinging balls about, and, like, he's just... We've seen it, like you said already. You wouldn't be surprised if he went on to set a record for most interceptions. He's been fantastic coming back.
That sounds like a salty Celtic fan to me, Ian. Don't know if there's much proof in what I've just said. Tav looking for space to play the ball forward here.
Nice wee ball through.
Right, gets the ball back, driving through the middle, go on, Scott Wright, shooting chance! It's cut across as well. Good position.
Unlucky.
Good position there for the Malmo defender to clear
Right.
that.
Yes, most league wins. Malmo is in golden era since 2010 when new stadium and 100-year jubilee. Ah, okay.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Kent's making so many runs into space that's just not getting picked up on the now, man. Right, Gaz, Wright has been fantastic so far, man.
We're going to have some, pardon the pun, right good competition up front there. Because you're starting to go, oh, he deserves a start, he deserves a start, he deserves a start. You're looking at Kent, you're looking at Wright. Sakala looks really good. Can you leave Morelos out? Roof's always good when he's on. It's...
I can't believe you actually made that joke, Reese.
Kent, it's a good tackle again.
Yeah.
I like the Kent keeps going back the crop.
Commentary think it's a late tackle.
I think that's a bit too far out for a shot here. Free kick, but just out of range, I would think.
Hey, you never know with Borna and Tav, mate. They've pulled out some wonder goals.
I think Celtic will give us a loan of their disco lights. They might need it, mate. If they keep getting papped at every competition and a few of their certain court cases and that coming up, they might need some loans, eh? They might give us them for a decent price.
Goldson standing over it. Okay.
Maybe saying where he wants the ball.
Aye.
I guess unless Goldson wants to step up and just that dirty toe poke, but it's Borna swinging the ball in. The left foot is going to swing away from goal. And by the way, it's not the worst of ball. That's just...
Nah, it's just no one's went to the back post.
Yeah. Maybe a wee bit of miscommunication there.
Nah. How's it been looking? Craig, it's been looking pretty good. Is a neutral...
That's a foul. That's a foul, yeah. I thought that was a foul. I thought that was a deserved yellow card for Borna there, actually, to be fair. I can't lie. That was quite needless. Big number 9 for Malmo there has done well to hold that up. I know he's holding him back, but he did play it for that little bit, but he's done that twice already. Played for it. This is a dangerous free kick, Malmo. But again, brilliant to be back. I've loved being at Ibrox, but we've missed our watch along community, sitting here with over 200 viewers. Appreciate you all. Make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying it, and subscribe to see future videos and streams on the channel. Goldson clears this. Lunchroom first.
Boost that up, lunchroom.
I thought you could have made that there.
I thought so as well. Maybe I'm overestimating Lundstrom's pace here, but I thought he could have got that.
Almost playing edge of your box, looking like that cross.
Well done. Well done, Rangers, come on. Long ball, nope. Wins a throw, you take it.
Jacko, it's just by the time we're watching it together, then stream it out on YouTube. It's just the YouTube and stuff delay, mate, pretty much, because YouTube, when you're streaming through OBS, isn't like instant. So whatever the delay is, that's it, mate. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Hitting. Okay.
Throw. Right.
I've connected right now. How's the match going? Our Rangers about to win. The match is going pretty well. I think both teams will be pretty happy at this stage. Roger, welcome in, mate. And the Rangers about to win, hopefully, but it's not as if we've been all over Malmo, so it's kind of anyone's game right now.
Nah. We've had a couple of dangerous... Like, I'd say we've had the better of the chances, but it has been a very end-to-end game. I think the key thing for us right now is we need to capitalise on how much trouble Wright and Kent's pace are giving them right now. Like, I've said it, a couple of people in chat have said it, I think having Sakala on through the middle, that's going to do wonders for us. Because that's another player with that pace that's going to cause them issues.
Up in one, Phil. Well done, mate. Counter chance, Malmo. What a tackle from Tav. Brilliant. And he's away. We'll go on, Tav. That's excellent. If you get an assist out of this. Decent ball in. Kent, shooting chance. Shoot! It's a decent block. But outstanding work from Tav to get up there. Decent defending from Malmo. Could have just hit this first time, look. That left foot there. I think he could have hit that with that left. Tavo, that was outstanding work before that.
Yeah, fantastic for Tav there, aye. Right, then.
Was it Nielsen that made that block? Yeah, I thought it was Nielsen. That was a outstanding block, Benny. Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing serious with Wright here.
He's alright. I think they waved it off, he's alright.
Aye.
Hey, cheers for being in here. I appreciate it and that, but see if you're going to come up with insults because you're that insecure about your pathetic little life that you come up with a lie. See if you just call me ugly. Like, fair enough, do you know what I mean? In your opinion, I can be ugly, but when you just make up a lie, you just look like it's just weird, isn't it?
That's never a foul there, what? Can't believe Itten's got a yellow for that, mate.
Yeah, it was. Maybe Malmo were talking about us making it a physical game. Maybe it's just because they're actually that soft. To be honest,
I don't know. That did look like studs into the top of his foot there, but it wasn't like an intentional thing. That was just Itten's running, and he's put his foot under Itten's boot.
sorry, that one was obviously a foul, but
Brian,
a lot of it
was worse.
They're throwing themselves to the ground here.
One question I've got: why did they have a neck brace out for him getting his foot stood on? What? Jesus, these Swedish teams are soft. All right, Stepton's foot. Let's get the neck brace out, guys.
Looking for us all game, but that's a good recovery. Big Arfield that's actually got the head on that, but throw in deep in our half.
Come on.
Foul, good clearance. Well done, Itten. Well done, mate. Just
too much.
Look at the ball control. That's a foul.
Oh,
yep, well done. Kent in there to help out with Itten. Damn, that's pretty much exactly what you said there. Itten, he's tried there. He's held the ball up. He's went for it, but just his ball control just let him down. That was one of the first things I remember. That actually, Itten, one of Itten's first interviews, he's talking about what he bring, and he just said, "I will bring always one thing." Passion. Just when you're saying that, I remember him saying that. That's always the minimum you ask for, isn't it? To give your all. If your all's not good enough, that's another thing, but. The time we should be in. We've got this updated now, by the way, for the regulars on the stream. You see this, we've got a new timer on the works, so the little red part underneath the timer now, that's us into the extra time. Where we're at.
Trust me, that took me a good 2.5-3 hours of searching this morning to find a new timer. I was sat there forever losing my mind trying to find something that actually would work properly for what we need.
Liam, Everton fan in the chat. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Good luck to you as well this season. I'm always waiting to see Everton come out with this mad season, because they've got some team that's fell away a bit last season, but what a start they had.
And there we go. That is the half.
Right, so for that I press stop timer, Dallas then, and then
stop timer into the settings, change it to 90.
90. Back to start, then modify the clock to, or reset
minutes.
it. Modify
and then
clock.
modify time 45 minutes.
00. Then I press
Set
start,
time.
and that'll go for there.
Just hit set time and it should set it to 45 then.
I've done that there, mate.
It shouldn't start, but
Then that should go up to 90 in a second.
There we go. There we go. Right, it's been a good game so far, to be fair, from a neutral point of view.
Set, mate.
I think this game's proven it and isn't Rangers quality. Time for Sakala to come on, he's done nothing. I think that's a bit harsh to say it and he's done nothing.
I don't think he's Rangers quality overall, but I think this is...
Yeah. This is
probably one of our
I've
better games, but even being one of his better games, it's not quite what Morelos and that can offer us, is it?
Yeah. I mean, again, though, I'd like to see that Sakala up top as well, man, just for the pace.
Yeah, it's a brilliant match. Like, you think with Ancelotti going out the door as well, you're like, who can you possibly bring in? It's just as good as better, and Benitez, I mean, his career speaks for itself, doesn't it? It's an outstanding manager to have, and I'm just surprised that it happened. I'm just sitting here right now at the thought of Gerrard going and managing Celtic. I'm like, but because obviously you've got the big rivalry between Liverpool and Everton, but
as a Malmo fan, we're sadly very used to going 0-0 at half-time at home and normally grind down our Swedish opponents. Then it's one-way football after the 65th, 70th minute. Though you do think it's going to be harder to grind down Rangers.
Benny, that's exactly how we usually play in our league. Literally the exact same.
That is something I hate to break it to you, Benny, but one thing that has been worked into this team is fitness. The level of fitness in Rangers compared to like most other teams we've played, especially in our league. Like even going back to the Europa League last season, the level of fitness in some games, it was just night and day.
A lot of times
like
last
those
season
final
as well.
10 minutes, those 10, 15 minutes.
We had that a lot, 0-0 or 1-0 we were winning at half time, then we'd score like 2-3 goals in the last 15 minutes. Last 15, 20 minutes, we've done that a lot in the last season.
Alright.
So it sounds like we're pretty similar with that. Let's see who does it better, shall we?
Jamesy, what's happening? Right, I'm going to go get a drink, mate. I'll be right back.
No worries, mate. Sorry you're late. No worries, mate. Appreciate you being in here regardless. Gerrard will take over Liverpool soon. I think he will, mate. I think Klopp will just run out his contract at Liverpool and then Gerrard will come straight in from there. Because when's Klopp? I think Klopp's 23. Oh, that's it, Liam, mate, innit? At the end of the day, you can think what you will about him in the past, but he is a good manager. There's no one denying that. It's like Rangers fans think about like Brendan Rodgers, obviously really don't like him from his time at Celtic and everything, but there's no denying like Brendan Rodgers is a good manager. You've got to have it. Gerrard doesn't want to manage Liverpool. I don't think he thinks he's ready for Liverpool yet. I don't think he does. But in saying that, if Liverpool asked him tomorrow if he wanted to, well, I say tomorrow, I don't think he would. I think he's loyal enough to stay till the end of a season. But if Liverpool said, "Do you want to come in at the end of this season?" I don't think he's going to say no. I'm not saying Liverpool will. Like, I'm 99% sure that will not happen. But if they asked, I don't think he would. He would turn it down. We all have time. Malmo. Well, Malmo fans in the chat, welcome in, lads. I'm looking at our bench today, and where do you go? You've got Hadji, Sakala. That's really only two of your proper attacking options, isn't it? Between them. But, interesting. I think it'd be Lampard. Seriously, yeah. What's that, mate? What's that, Liam? Hadji and Sakala, chat, is our only proper attacking options off the bench. And Hadji, I think most people agree, he's better playing like where Afi's playing tonight, like in the middle, coming forward, rather than outright. So it's really on Sakala we've got. It's just showing how light we are without Aribo, Roof obviously there, Morelos out. Passing's not great. Yeah, we can definitely up it, Curry. Yeah. We can up this. I hope there's nothing serious about Aribo though, because he was really good.
There we go.
He was really good.
Who's this we're talking about?
Aribo against Livingston.
Yeah.
But I was just saying there, like our only real front three option is Sakala. That's it, all we've got off the bench today. Oh, Curry, I forgot about that, mate. I was just kind of thinking about just being in an away game and Arfield just making the midfield like more solid. But I forgot Hadji actually did come off with a knock, so is Hadji even 100%? Like, we are very light in the squad for this game. It's a good point, mate. I did forget about that knock. A few times we've picked a long pass. And there's a ball, just to take a glance and Bonner's ball falling into the box. I seen that one, mate, with Bonner bombed in the left side. Could I played the wee reverse pass into him? That's what it is. What's the best chance of the game? Probably that. Well, it's Arfield's chance actually. Arfield's definitely been
Arfield,
the best chance of the game. Malmo's biggest chance was the one that they cut inside Bonner, had the shot near post.
The one that McGregor had to get in the second time.
Yeah.
I'd say that's fair.
You think Arfield was started anyway if Hadji was fit? If Hadji was fit.
I don't know, man.
Quick question, seen a lot of your thoughts, Rangers and Celtic in the EFL. It's difficult, mate. A lot of people, I think a lot of fans would have mixed opinions on it. I personally would probably like it. I think it would be. It's only going to. It's massive for British football if Rangers and Celtic come down, because you seem like a pretty level-headed guy yourself. Like most people that are fair about it. Say what you want about the playing abilities and stuff, but Rangers and Celtic are two of the biggest clubs in Britain. Like that's just a fact. I'm not saying the biggest, but they are two of the biggest. They fit in with the top. Being down there where fans or stadium, then getting the type of money that you get for being in that league, it would be. I don't know about Celtic. Celtic of the past would have stayed alright in the league. Like I'm not even saying this just because I hate Celtic, but because usually they would stay in that league quite fine. But I think right now Celtic would be definitely relegated, and I think in the first season Rangers would be somewhere fighting around that mid-table in the first season personally. But Celtic usually would fight to be in that part as well. What do you think, Dalus?
No, I agree. I think.
Liam, that's what I'm just saying there. When Celtic would rebuild, mate. Celtic would rebuild and then end up getting up to that point. But genuinely, without trying to be biased right now, Celtic would get relegated from the Prem, 100%.
I mean, this is the thing as well, though. People will look at Rangers and Celtic and be like, "Oh, they wouldn't make it in the Prem; they'd go down." Blah blah blah. But you've got to think, right? We're doing what we're doing right now in Europe with money from the Scottish League, which is a fraction,
after a couple of seasons,
fraction of the English League. If we had the budget that we'd get from the English League, like we'd be able to do so much more than even what we do now. And with the team now, we'd be able to contend for, like, as Steely was saying, like mid-table. But like, if we had the English League money,
nah, Vincent, you're talking nonsense, mate.
It's mad.
That's ridiculous. It's just a troll, mate. I actually refuse to believe any English League fan in that think Rangers and that would be like a mid-table championship team. But look at us play. Look at it. Like, yeah, it's a friendly, but it would just be Real Madrid, man. Like, it's a friendly. Again, I know it's a friendly. But these past couple of seasons in Europe, beating Porto, drawing with Benfica twice, and Benfica were lucky to get draws off of us. It was a stupid mistake twice that we've let them score 2 late goals to draw with us. Pap and Galatasaray, we've done a lot in Europe in recent years against decent teams. Aye, it's an interesting topic. Scottish football, but they would do everything they could to not. We drew with Arsenal. We did draw with Arsenal, and Arsenal played a pretty strong team as well. Obviously, Madrid had played their B team, but Arsenal played a decent team against us.
When you even take away the pre-season friendlies, look at the last 2 runs in Europe.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Have better players actually. It's just true. I don't. I think that's absolute nonsense, mate. Entitled to your opinion on that, but I don't think there's many championship players that we get into a Rangers team, if any.
Frank, if we're skint and we're still embarrassing yous this badly when yous have been spending a lot more, what does that say?
Unless you're saying, Vincent, like the championship overall, because the championship in England compared to the Scottish League is better by far. Like League Two standard is better than the Scottish League as a whole. Like that, I think you're maybe talking like Aberdeen and Hibs or something now would maybe just about do alright in League 2 down there. But like no one else up here is anywhere near it, and that's why the SFA and everyone up here would do everything in their power to stop it happening, because Scottish football would just die. It would literally be dead without Rangers and Celtic up here, because they bring everything, the telly money, the crowds. It'd be non-existent.
I think Brian Kent's a baller. He's a class player, same with Kamara. Kent and Kamara are absolutely outstanding. They're the two that I'd hate to see go the most for this Rangers team.
Yeah, Matthew. See Morelos like grinding. Watch Rangers on a Tuesday night. Oh, hey, the turns of table, Daniel, eh? Should be a couple of minutes to this second to this starts.
Mm-hmm.
I think people underestimate how good Aribo's outstanding, mate, innit? Outstanding. Aye, Gary, mate, there'll not be a lot of Celtic fans sniffing around here at the time the old firm comes. What the shake comes from the shake. Everyone I think's a better step than some of the rumoured stuff. Like I have Brighton were like really interested in Kamara. Kamara is far too good to play for Brighton, but obviously I don't want him to go. I think he's arguably our best player, certainly one of the best players. So I would do everything I can to keep Kamara, but Everton is like that's a decent move for Kamara. That's a decent move. A few of your players like Morelos, Kent, Kamara, there's a few players that can go and walk into word this right, the tier that aren't the top tier. Do you know what I mean? Like we've got no one that's walking into Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, City, Liverpool, etc. But
tier 2 teams. The
teams that are under that, the Spurs, Arsenal, Everton, the Milans, teams like them, I think we've got a good few players that could go and play there. Not everyone, obviously, but we've certainly got a few individuals within us.
Sort of passing second half gets Sakala on and it should be job done. Agreed. I don't think Kitten's been bad, but I do think Sakala with that pace will open up a lot more for us.
Here we go. Second half about to start. Let me get this ready to go.
Liverpool FC, Steven Gerrard. What do you guys think to our captain? Fantastic. If you're talking about
he's our Captain Fantastic now.
He's our goalie.
He's our legend now.
You're not getting him back.
We love Gerrard more than you. Sorry, Liam. Shut your ears, mate. Shut your ears, Liam. You don't need to listen to this part.
He's our goalie.
Malmo starting this half off well. Corner right away.
Frank, who hurt you? Therapy's available. Who hurt you?
Rangers hurt him, mate.
Obviously. Frank is a bit more deep-seated than Rangers there, though, mate.
Oh, it's been lit to go
from Malmo. Ooh. Don't let him get the shot away. Watch the cut inside. There we go. Well done.
Olympiacos, Rangers fans will see your team in the next round. Thank you for the vote of confidence that we'll get through, mate. Appreciate it. Minute and a half already, dearie me.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's a good ball in behind the looks again. Is he offside, maybe?
I thought he was offside there, to be fair. But
free shot at
good ball.
I don't know, is he no offside? I thought he was offside at the first thingy. Looks not. Looks like 1-0 Malmo. It was a good finish, but... Is VAR in this? just a question.
If I've timed these out, it's because, as we've said plenty of times, we've said it a fair few times through the stream, we are a couple of minutes behind just between delays and watching it in the desktop app. So no spoilers in chat until we have reacted to it. So if you've been timed out, that is why. So this is your warning. Do it again and it will be a ban.
Mate, I just looked away to sort my time, I think. I didn't even see if he actually was offside or not. Chat, was he offside that first through ball?
It certainly looked it, but...
Where is the marker at the back stick, by the way? Arfield diving in at the first cross. There goes your bet. We can still win, Liam. We can still win. You're gubbed if you bet on a clean sheet, though. If it was a Rangers to 0. Maybe not, mate. It's 2-0, Malmo. Oh dear. What's just happened there, then?
Oh no.
What have I just seen?
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
McGregor sat there going, what has just happened? Mate, we hadn't even barely even enough time to get the blooming kicked off after the first goal. We've conceded again. But the camera literally came back to him getting a through ball, and we see, like, let's see what's happening here. Tav, very poor ball.
Sloppy pass.
So then he's caught out of position. And then it's good for there. Tav doesn't bust a gut. And then Goldson, what has he done for that?
Through the legs, man. It's just gone through.
Well, there we go. Back to old ways. Tav and Goldson of a couple of seasons ago showing up. Them two making mistakes and costing Rangers yet again. That is pathetic from Tav and Goldson, by the way. Absolutely pathetic. Well, Tav and Goldson back in front of fans and their arse collapsing again. Well,
poor defending. Yep, that's exactly it, Matthew.
Now we need to score. If this finishes 2-1, we're alright. But 2-0 is a tough ask. But then again, we can win 2-0 and take it to extra time, but I'd be very nervous going to Ibrox if this stayed 2-0. But we're going to have to bring us back to 2 each. We're not scoring 3 for here. I doubt we're scoring 3 for here, but...
Nah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say no to a Braga-esque comeback, but...
Both goals are poor defending, mate, but that second one is even worse, man. That's
horrible to watch. But fair play to Malmo, though. They've took advantage of it.
Oh, mate, so if they get a third, that's it. Oh, well and truly it. We're not coming back for 3 here. Mate, I can't believe we've conceded that. That actually feels like that. How did we concede so quickly after that? You talk about responses in football.
Aye. Worst part is we could have had 2 goals in that first half. But just... that's what it is. Fair play to Malmo, though. So lethargic. Yeah, exactly, Gordon. It's one of those ones we've just not looked good. We've looked slow. We've not been on point, but it's not our best performance. Could very easily have had a couple of goals, but
hey, should have had a penalty in first. That I don't remember a penalty shout for us.
The Kent
maybe
one.
the handball.
The Kent one.
Oh, it was the Kent. I think the Kent was maybe slightly outside. That's a foul. That's
It
another
was in
yellow
the
card,
box.
surely.
Nah.
Right, it's been booted about. I'm just betting on Celtic from a Greek fan, mate. I think every fan
More
would
than
like that.
now, more than anything, we
Serious?
need to get
Oh,
Sakala.
that's a red card, by the way. That should have been a red card in Scott, right? That is outrageous. Never looked that bad until I've seen it back there again. Studs up at knee height, no one near the ball.
Wasn't even knee height. It was
That's a
waist
red
height,
card,
'cause
by the way. That should have been a red.
Because Wright's jumping for it, so the guy's studs are more likely waist height than anything else. Oh, man.
We'll need a full house at Ibrox now, chat. Well, definitely.
Oh,
it's not been given as a red, no, it was given as a yellow. But I'm just saying it should have been a red. In my humble opinion. In my humble, not salty, raging opinion.
Nah, it was a very reckless challenge.
I actually could have been a red. Defo.
100% could have been.
That wee nippy better allow us 50,000 in now, by the way, because we're going to need it. Come on, Kent.
Oh.
I'll apologise in advance.
How does he slip and still have time to get up to that
ball
first?
in behind. Phil needs to get there. We're done.
We're done, Phil.
Give a Phil the other way. There's Phil getting a tangle in the box.
Better going off his nut. No wonder, guys. No wonder. It's disappointing to see though, man. So many games Goldson was absolutely outstanding for his last season, and
yeah, I'll take a lot of things in here, but one thing I'll not accept is racist bastard Slavia Prague fans, so you're out of here. But every fan is welcome in here if you're respectful, but zero Slavia Prague fans are allowed in here. That's for sure. Turn Lundstrom. Kent, man. They've had his number the night, by the way. I like that he keeps trying it, but that's a lot of times they've had Kent's number when he's tried to dribble past him.
oh man, come on, boys.
Into Davo. Big switch, man. So David, they're backing up your point tonight, mate. There's Tab again with a slack ball. Get your head on you.
Right, does well to win it back though.
Shoot! It's a shooting chance. Oh, and then the ball's too much for it. Cut back.
Corner.
It's been stopped. Going out for a no, it has been out for a corner.
It went out.
I thought Wright could have hit a shot there, man. I think even Itten expected Wright to hit the shot.
Itten's run kept one of the centre backs like kind of fully committing, which opened up that little half yard of space. But
enjoying the game, lads. Aye, mate, I'm enjoying watching my team in the Champions League. You enjoying your game, you prick? Dav's having a howler, he is, mate. Certainly is. Just had one good moment in that first half. The rest of them crosses were all first man. That's a good ball for Kent. Well defended.
Bit wide. There we go. Come on, Tav. Decent ball this time. Come on, Tav.
First man again, Tav! Oh.
Oh, man.
Outstanding piece of skill for Malmo there. Counter away. Malmo, Hollander get done by it. Well done. Kent tracking back there. Kent try to take on the full team here. Unlucky. Where's his option? Where was his option there?
At this point, it's going to take a moment of magic for Kent or Wright.
Let's see who wants to stand up. carry the weight of this Rangers badge.
Vincent, I wouldn't say Malmo are playing amazing. They're playing well. Don't get me wrong, they're playing well and they've done well. But it's not like they're playing outstanding football. They're playing well and we're playing poor.
Yeah, their game plan's working well, isn't it?
Aye.
Yes, Hadji needs to come on. Hadji needs to play through the knock and come on now. 100%. Needs to man up and get on. Unless it is that bad, but if it's just a wee knock, he needs to be on now. Need that attacking option. Sakala needs to be on as well. Need to swap it about. Yep. What are we waiting on, by the way? Waiting in the 60th minute? Aye, Arfield off Gordon. 100%, mate. That's the move. I'd put Kent or Wright into that attacking midfielder role. Maybe Kent in there because he's good at coming up and down, winning the ball back as well. And then put Sakala out wide if Hadji isn't
How far back are we going, man?
Nice ball forward. Touch.
Good tackle, Wilson.
Well in. Hope we're playing on, good. Leave him there. We've seen how soft these are. Just keep going. Leave him down. It's a man's game.
Our ball again, man. Our ball's in. Have just been absolutely shocking tonight. We're playing horrible. I'm not debating that.
Good tackle. What's he doing holding himself for? See that number 9 from Malmo? Does he know there's cameras? Does he know everyone's going to take the piss out of him? Here he goes, watch him go down again. Look, he's so predictable. You look at you big dick. Get on with the game, man. What is he, about 6 foot something?
Gerrard will let the players take the boat home. At this point, Gerrard better be making them swim home after a performance like this, man.
Is anyone going to help Kent in this team?
Mate, it honestly feels like we've went backwards about 3 seasons watching this game.
Kent looks fluffy off. I know what you mean, JD, because he's not getting as many like successful dribbles, but there's no one else willing to actually do it. I think is why it looks like that tonight. He is getting dispossessed more than normal, but it's because no one else is willing to have a go.
Oh, man. Don't deserve anything for the game, to be honest. Reality check. I mean, I'm 50-50 in that, James. I think both
I'm 2-0 flatters
absolutely...
Malmo, but if it was 1-0, I'd be like, right, okay, we've not been playing our best, but 2-0 definitely flatters Malmo.
Nah. Like, Malmo, credit to them, they took advantage of the 2 chances they had, but at the same time, we're just absolutely terrible up top. You know, we had 2 chances that should have been back of the net. Arfield, don't know what he's done. He's tried to place it when it's one of those ones.
Yeah, I love how at the time until you're like, oh, Arfield unlucky. And then later on, when it's actually
you're
meaning
like,
something, now you're like, well, mate, we're looking back in that chance now. Going into the box, cleared by Malmo. Lundstrom trying to pick up, does well.
Yep.
What else will miss both matches?
Right, well done.
I think Morelos can play in the second match, mate.
Good ball in.
And I think Gerrard will do everything in his power to have Morelos ready for a second leg, because it looks like we're going to need him.
Alright. You know what? I was giving credit to it in that first half.
This Malmo defence will not be ready for Morelos' physicality at all.
Second half, Itten's been missing, man.
Like, he's been murdered in the second half, yeah.
Yeah. These 15 minutes, he's just been missing.
Decent ball in. Davis, shooting chance, go. Oh, he's trying to dink it in, isn't he? Yep. Man, just have a dig, Davis. Everything needs to be an assist. Oh, here we go, here's the Malmo cramp starting. Fashion on. Tell me it's Itten or Arfield, one of the two. Don't be anyone else. Itten. Right, okay.
Aye. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I've been calling for that since, like, what, the 45th minute?
Since before the kick-off.
No, because to be fair, Itten played decent first half. It wasn't outstanding, but he was alright. Our number 20, Bonky's a tank, put him in Morelos.
Good luck. Good
That'll
luck
be
to Bonky.
Mate, if he is as much as a tank as you're saying, that is a physical battle I would like to see. But Benny, I hate to say it, for what we're saying to your team, they look like they like to go down easy. Like
Porto or similar to that. Porto played the exact same.
Mm-hmm. Jacko, if we had Nicola Sturgeon, should be scoring own goals.
We're needing one. 100% needing one. 2's doable. Aye, Brooks. We can come back from 2-0, but...
It's strategic, 2-0 is all of it. Oh no, Benny, I get that. Like, I get playing for the time and trying to run the clock down, but we're doing it when it was 0-0 as well, you know what I mean?
Goldson, man. Long ball, punted straight out of the pitch. I'm going to look for these long balls now for Fashion over the top. Right, Fashion.
Aye.
He's became a fan's favourite very quickly, but he's now got a chance to become a legend already. Gets a goal or two tonight.
Tired Malmo legs at the back, Sakala's pace, man. Hopefully this is going to open the game up a little bit.
Roof's ban, I think, was... they were 5 games, weren't they?
5, I think, yeah.
No, 4. Hi, guys, you're right. You're right.
It's been that long
4.
since they brought it out, I can't mind.
Roof was 4, because a straight red on the pitch for like a violent conduct thing is 4 games. Aye, you're right on that. I think Fashion's off. Oh, he got in there, by the way. Unlucky.
Here's Lucy. Russell, they'll try. At the end of the day, it's one game. There's the return leg, but
Come on, because I know Kudela got 10.
Roof got 4, Kamara got 3, Kudela got 10. Yes, ref, get in him! Get me him, ref!
That would be the Malmo fans, yeah, talking about how much the refs in our favour.
Are you kidding me? You've seen the free kicks and everything you've got?
To be fair...
He's ran into the ref.
I mean, to be fair, what is he looking at?
It's a bright pink luminous shirt. How do you not see that? Like, hello?
Can I have done nothing wrong? Well, aye, in everyone's eyes except racists of the world, everyone would say Kamara did indeed do nothing wrong. Because we don't actually know, there's no proof if he... Hold up. Arfield. I thought it was a foul, yes. This is Bonner territory. This is definitely Bonner territory. Go on, right, get in about him.
That number 20 just getting
That's a lot of books, by the way.
Alright.
That was a lot of books. A lot of booking, sorry for them. No far for someone getting sent off. Aye, I think most people would all say, even if Kamara did apparently punch someone in the face, then good on him. Absolutely deserved in that situation.
How many will be allowed to go to Rangers at home? Benny, it's looking like a full crowd.
50,000 at home, Benny. 50,000 at Ibrox. It'll be the loudest crowd the Malmo boys have ever heard. Come on, Bonner. I'm not going to look at the chat just in case. He's hit the wall, man! No the time to be hitting the wall.
Take a corner, though. Take a corner. One thing worse than a racist, a Tory voter. They're both on the same level for me, James.
Kent ball.
Right, right, quickly out wide. There we go.
Aye, that's my thinking, mate. Unless it's slagging the SNP, we don't need any politics.
Yeah, I was going to be fuming. 100%. Lundstrom's
all teams, all Scottish grounds will get it passed. We had 23,000 the last time. We're going to increase it again. Everything's going well.
Yeah, I was going to see red. With the way this game's going, to be fair, I wouldn't actually be surprised. You're nervous? Ooh.
Oh, that must have been tight, by the way.
That table, man? Nah.
Lundstrom? I thought that must have been tight for him being offside. I thought he was maybe on. Maybe he came back in. But...
Yes. That slip there, man. Anyway, you guys coated this pitch in Vaseline or something? Seems to be a lot of slipping going on tonight.
Yeah, I think that's it, Benny, mate. I think you'll admit Malmo would be extremely happy finishing at 2-0 here, so. Do I feel get booked for that?
Looks like it. Ref's hands. Aye.
Fair enough.
Chris, we're nowhere near our best, but this is that Christensen that Benny was talking about. Was it Benny or someone else earlier said he bangs them in for 35 yards on this free kick? So we'll see how it goes.
Capitan. Decent
ball into the back post,
Phil. Shut tug on Hollander. Yep.
The pace of the game now, I get the feeling we might be. There's a goal coming. I think we'll get one.
I mean, definitely no 3 goals, Caden, mate. But Malmo have shown there's enough time to get 2 goals. That's for sure. Anyway. How quick, chat? Does someone know? No. Oh, mate, I never put their scores up. Oh, well, I'm not even
2 minutes apart, something like that.
You're not getting your scores up. There's no way that was more than 2 minutes apart. Couldn't have been.
I think it was 2 at the most, mate. Aye.
Go on, mate, McGregor. Go on, mate. Wait for McGregor to volley him there, Dalus. I was like, oh no, just go on, mate, please.
I'm not saying bring it back for the fill, but the ref's got to have a word with him there, man. Surely. Aye, 2 minutes.
How many goals was it? Was it Lewin that scored 5 goals in 9 minutes? Was it?
5 goals in 9, aye.
That's a point as well, by the way. If there's ever a manager that knows about
He was off.
If there's a manager that knows about a Champions League comeback, we've got him.
Liam, it's we looked dangerous first half. We had a good few chances first half that could have been capitalised on. Arfield had a by far our best chance of the match. You'd think just laces through it, drive it into the corner.
We could have scored 1 goal here today, but we've definitely not looked at scoring 2.
I don't know, man. That Kent one, I think Kent just tried to overly complicate it as well.
Come on, man. Signal to the bench, hurry up and get him off. I'm sure he'll make a miraculous recovery soon, this Malmo will with cramp. Again, just at this little pause, appreciate you all been in here. As I was saying, it's been awesome to be getting back to Ibrox recently. The support on my channel and all the videos have been absolutely outstanding. It's literally been like a record breaker month on my channel. It's been nuts. But it's good to be back, speaking to everybody in here as well, all the regulars in the watch along. Appreciate you all being in here, but just make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. If Rangers win, I'll win 3-2, I'll donate £100. I think your money's safe, Liam, mate.
Aye.
I think unfortunately, I think your money's safe.
Then again, was this no when it started with Braga around about the 70th minute?
On the bus. Come on, Rangers. But we'll have urgency here to come up at the end. Like, we will have like that 10-minute period where we're just absolutely going for it, but Braga-esque. Braga was 15 minutes, mate. I think it was about
about this time, wasn't it? Aye.
Early 70s. That's definitely. That's 100%.
And a man
a
can
hope,
Gordon.
Slap in the face.
A man can hope.
Whereas Tava, tell you, I wouldn't mind
Patterson being on, I'd take that.
Tell you. The Scottish Football Bank Champions League, mate, this is huge. It's so huge. On Lundstrom, picking the ball up at the right back spot. Sakala, not a bad wee knock on.
No,
take us after that.
I should have played that to Sakala earlier, man.
I think he thought the ref was one of us there, by the way. Oh, big fouls in a foot race. Well done, big man. As well we get there. On Arfield, do something, son.
Here we go.
I don't know. It was quite rough.
Right, just a little bit weak there, but.
Press that keeper, man, come on. Oh, big foul again, showing a bit of face. Man. Nice. Yes, McGregor, well done. Punting it clear, safety. No, oh, Goldson, man! Inviting pressure again, another horrible pass. Phil's done well to cover for him. Need to get out to this. No shots.
Close it
No
down.
corner.
There we
Don't
go. Don't let
dive.
him.
I'll do it. Corner,
Done,
Malmo.
Borna.
Again, this is all from Connor Goldson. Sloppy pass out for the back and taking the pressure.
Don't know what's been up with him tonight, man.
Fans, nerves, expectation. Connor Goldson going back to Connor Goldson of old.
That's the difference, man. Arguably our two best players for this season.
What is the difference? Tell me, what is the difference, like you're saying there, between this game and the thingy? The pressure being on with fans in the stadium. Like, we had them in a friendly and that, but this is a competitive game with a decent amount of fans in. And look at the performance. Well done, Sakala, putting that near post. Big Phil, leading the counter. By the way, he's been very good tonight. Connor Wilson's let him down. Cut inside. He's asked a bit much. I thought it was a foul. Yep, well done. Come on, get that in front of Bonner to work the ball in.
Edge of the box, Lundstrom's there, man.
Oh, unlucky. Keep fighting for it, well done. Good job keeping the ball. Nice.
Ref! The fuck is this? The guy's trying to give Barisic a bear hug, honestly, man.
Oh. Turn Lundstrom, man. Oh, Sakala unlucky.
Wins the corner.
Wins the corner from it. See, Hadji's definitely not fit. Hadji cannot be fit, he would have been on for now. We've just got no one else on the bench. We're so light. There is literally no one else on the bench for us. They can come on in an attacking way.
Go back to midfielder Tav, get Patterson the right back, bump Tav up into midfield.
Maybe an option, genuinely, mate. We need something. Malmo got a free kick in their box. Was it a foul? Come on, man, get up and get on with it.
Oh, man. Michael, it's not that we're negative. I think any Rangers fan will believe that we can go on and win this in the second leg.
Rangers fans just have more standards than you're used to, mate. That's all it is. It just comes from being the most successful team in the world.
It's disappointment in the team. We've seen how well they can play last season. Absolutely fantastic. And we come into another season, champions, expecting a performance like that again. And they've just fell flat in their face. It's like we've not even turned up. Go on, Scala. Go on, Scala.
Pressure. Wins a corner. Take me Ibrox. So 2-0 is doable, Joe. 2-0 is doable for Rangers to get back into this, but if Malmo got a third here, it's...
Then you're playing for extra time at that point.
Liverpool-esque miracles. Who's first to this? Big Phil. So it's quite sad tonight, mate. I think Phil Hollander's going to be our man of the match and we're losing 2-0.
Between him and Lundstrom, I'd say.
Tav at the back, stick! Oh, Sakala unlucky. It's defended well. Well done.
Alright. For me, it's between Phil and Lundstrom. Lundstrom's been fantastic.
Celtic fans will be there supporting Malmo. There's no away fans allowed in, and Celtic fans would never come near Ibrox, mate. That's a foul. Yep.
Come on, boys. 8 minutes left. Moment of magic. Please, come on.
Come on, Goldson, don't let him turn. He's
Go,
off.
boys.
Yep.
Come on. Guys, we were talking about that at the start of the stream. Hart isn't exactly the most sound keeper nowadays. He's no the Hart of old, but he's still a step up for what they've got available now. So I think if you are a Celtic fan, it's a good signing.
Just need to get the ball. Don't
There
bother.
we go.
Swing it. Decent. Well defended.
Unlucky. Good defending for the Malmo defence.
Oh, by the way, that's a decent shot. That's blocked well. Malmo are putting everything on the line here. Fair play. They're defending well.
And at the back
Ball's
post.
Too much in.
Over.
Borna. Yep.
And again.
Come on, Kent.
Well done, Lundstrom.
Goldson, mate. Goldson, mate.
Go on, Phil.
Trying to make up for Goldson's mistake again. Right, we've got it away. Goldson, mate, you. Oh. You are playing like some things that I can't be seen on stream.
Mm-hmm. You know the funny thing? We asked questions of this all last season as well. Itten, who one of the big points when we signed him was he scores a third of his goals with headers. Why is it every time Itten's off the pitch we start swinging the balls in? Every time he comes off, it's like, right, now we go. Are you so far behind? Dean, it's a mix between... We're on Premier Sports, we've got the desktop player, and then by the time that we get that, then OBS encodes it, sends it out to YouTube, then it gets from YouTube to you guys. There's delays at every step of it, so unfortunately it's nothing we can really do. It just depends on how much a priority YouTube puts on the traffic, so...
1 minute, aye. And then the rest, Vincent, and then the rest.
Aye, it should be then the rest, but...
Maybe 4 at least, yeah.
There's been plenty of stoppages this second half. Not Itten's fault. Not Itten's fault that we've conceded twice at all, Gordon. Not at all. And I'm not putting it on Itten. I'm just saying, like, Itten's a player that when we signed him, we were like, he scores a third of the goals with his head. Like, it's someone that we can get in the box, swing the balls into, but we never seem to do it when Itten's on. We always seem to do it when he comes off. But... Bring back Katic. Aye, big Phil and Katic at the back, man. That's what we want now.
I just don't think he's actually quite ready. I know you're saying no something like right this second, but I don't think he's quite ready. But I would love him so much to come back in like properly once he's ready.
I know that's the duo you'd be screaming for, man. Phil and Katic at the back.
But right now, Golden plays like this, could be Balogun and Phil. Do you put Balogun and Phil next week against Malmo?
Mate, Goldson's Gerrard's golden boy. He's no coming off. What's your thoughts, Esilium? I think Malmo have stuck to their game plan. It's worked for them. 2 goals, one fair defensive mistake. The other one we just didn't seem to switch on after the goal. It's almost like we were just like, okay, it's not going to happen again, and just switched off for a couple of seconds. Credit to Malmo, they've looked good. Rangers have looked subpar. I don't know. If you're a Rangers fan, you're very disappointed in the performance when you know what kind of performance this team can put in. But again, credit to Malmo. Hitman's struggling to stitch together a shirt big enough for Katic. By the time he gets back, he'll be double in size again, James. Let's be honest with you. Yeah, no, Max. Yeah, we've been subpar. Was trying to be polite about it, but
dangerous chance that's Tav. Come on, very good position to whip this in.
Malmo mid-season makes a big difference. I mean, Rob, that is true as well. The fact that Malmo are halfway through their season.
That's good ball in, Phil. Oh, what a block corner again in front of Arfield.
As I was saying, Rob, you're right. The fact that Malmo are halfway into their season, they've got game time, they've settled into it, and they've had some solid game time. Obviously, that is to their benefit, but as a Rangers fan, you're always expecting more than this, you know?
Edge, Kent. Or just find into the first man. You're going to get out quick to keep the pace up.
And by the way, can we talk about Kent being the furthest man back there as well?
Mate, it's just that it's a frustration coming out of Kent, innit? Just trying to do something. Shot scuffed wide. 5 minutes added on. Thought so. Thought there would have been 5 minutes added on, chat.
James. Oh, man. Oh, my. We also have 5 of the last 10 leagues won. 2 Champions League groups and 2 Europa League groups and playoffs in those 10 years. Oh no, Benny, definitely. I'm not trying to undersell your club, but it's not trying to play you down. It's that Rangers fans expect so much more. Kent was atrociously bad today. Are we watching the same game, David? I feel like Kent's been one of the only players trying to get something going in the final third.
Yeah, I think it's just the same as what I said earlier, mate. I think it's because he's making more mistakes because he's like the only person trying going forward.
He's the only person shown for the ball. He's getting more possession than normal, which is leading to more mistakes than normal, but...
Chris, mate, we need 50,000. 100% we need 50,000 next week. Definitely doable, but... we can't lose a third tier tonight, that's for sure. Alfie's got to start. No messing about.
Goldson. See, that's not a away goal rule. Does that mean we win 1-0 at home in extra time? No, I think... The no away goals, it just means, like, say this finished 2-1 and then they won 3-2 at Ibrox, they wouldn't go through on away goals. Like, as long as the score on aggregate is level after 2 legs, it goes to extra time.
I can see you bringing it back at Ibrox from this. Score at Ibrox should never be here, mate. See, the thing is as well, Malmo have done well with the organisation and all that stuff.
Oh,
but
they've been fantastic with it.
They've actually done nothing that's properly troubled their goal except their own mistakes.
Corner, goal kick. James, exactly that, exactly what Steely's said as well. Malmo's tactics have worked for them, but that combined with us being poor, so at least 2 at home, yep, that is exactly it, Gaz, which is very doable.
2.5 minutes to go, chat, to steal a goal back to take to Ibrox.
We saw last season, for the most part, Ibrox was a very, very difficult place to come and score at in Europe, so... Until the game we do not mention.
A long 2 hours, and it'll probably be a quick 2 minutes here. Come on, Goldson. Well done, Goldson.
By the way, is it me or does this Malmo song sound very similar to Four Lads Had a Dream with the tune in it?
After 55 Who's won the ball? Where's the urgency here? We're trying to get a goal, 1.5 minutes left. Everyone's strutting about, no wanting the ball for throw-in.
I think we need to think deeper for next game. Yeah, I think there definitely needs to be more thought into what's going to be changed up if it's not going to plan at Ibrox. Oh, poor touch, man. Come on, Rangers. Come on. Sakala driving, nice to Kent.
Davis, shoot.
Davo,
no,
come on, Davo. Kent well into the back post. Falls nicely. Oh, what's going on?
Kent.
Kent. Find the ball, find the ball. Up to
Come on, up to win that. Well done.
Well done.
Take him on, Kenny boy. Come on. Good again. Davis. Yes! Let's fucking go, man! Come on! That's fucking huge!
Let's go!
That is so big! Come on! Oh, that is so big! Let's go, man!
By the way,
Stephen Davis for the edge of the box. Kent again, one of the only guys trying something alright. Assists it up to Davo at the edge of the box. Left foot.
Can I point out, by the way, that is the exact same position earlier when you were begging Davis to take the shot instead of trying to go
Brilliant
for
for Kent, man. That is so big.
Same position, man.
That's pretty much the last kick of the ball, by the way. Pretty much the last kick of the ball. You cannot underestimate how big that is. Just took a nasty deflection, but we take it. Deserve that tonight. Come on. Let's take this mob at Ibrox New Rangers. Come on. That's big momentum swing. Oh my god. And that is literally on the full-time whistle as well, by the way. Come on, just like Hannah said there, by the way, if everyone's been timed out, etc. as well, everyone's name will get noted. That's said that before I've celebrated, and if you do it again, you're banned, lads. So that's how that is. I know it's exciting and all that stuff, but it ruins for us if we're trying to keep up to date with the chat. I know it's exciting. I know some people get carried away with it at the time, but try and not put spoilers in. Oh dear.
A long 2 hours, but have been rewarded with a lifeline. Let's go. JD, that goal certainly makes it a lot more possible at Ibrox. I mean, don't get me wrong, possible at Ibrox anyway, but 2-1 just takes that little bit of pressure off. Never say die.
Thank you.
Exactly
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you, Davo. Thank you.
Right, now we need to take them back to a proper fortress in front of 50,000. Their players will drown. They've never experienced an atmosphere like this. Our players are going to high coming back into this. There'll be no mistakes made again. We'll bury them at Ibrox. Cannot wait, man. Cannot wait.
Fingers crossed this was just an off game for Goldson and Tav. Fingers fucking crossed that it was just an off game for them. Congrats, you put the uphill battle on Malmo for the second leg. Good game. Benny, I appreciate you being in the chat. And again, we say anyone, regardless of what team you support, you're welcome in here as long as you're respectful. Benny, it's been a pleasure having you in here, giving us a bit of insight on Malmo and a bit more about your season as well. It's given us a bit more to talk about and a bit more context. And as for the usual legends, you guys know the deal. But I'm going to let Reese take it for here.
Cheers, Benny, mate. It's been good having you in here. You've been a good sport for the Malmo fans tonight. Paramedic for stealing, mate. I don't know. Just wait till next week. Oh dear. Paramedic for the throw is needed. Oh dear.
He's no changed the score. He's no stopped the timer. Nothing.
Nothing.
He's just happy. He's just happy.
Show on. 90th minute winners. I wish it was a 90th minute winner. 90th minute goals do that to you. Oh, stop. Stop the timer. Stop the clock. Bit to have us thinking about. Oh man. Right, again, appreciate you all been in here. Whether it's the Malmo fans, the haters bringing their numbers up. Appreciate you all been in here, and of course to the it's probably about 260 of you still currently that are just positive supporting Rangers fans. Appreciate you all being in here. It's been brilliant to get back. I've missed the community we've got going here. But that's a big lifeline at the end. 2-1's probably about right. I can't really argue with that score. 2-0 would have felt a bit hard done by tonight. But that full game, I can't really moan at 2-1. I'm just glad we've got that goal to take it back. Oh, mate, I need to go for a lie down.
I mean, how easily that could have gone the different way. Farfield put his laces through that, and just that stupid mistake for Goldson in that second goal.
That's what it is. Right. Stream. Liam, appreciate you being in here, mate. If you're not back in again, good luck for the season. But thank you all for watching. Me and Dallas will be back again for Saturday's game against Dundee United, where hopefully that one won't be as stressful. That'll be a bit more straightforward and just another 3 points on the board. But until then, everybody, thank you for watching. Dallas's links as well are down in the description if you want to go and check Dallas out. He's got not as Rangers related, but he's got like daily vlogs and that go up as well if you want to check them out. So cheers to him for being on with us. But until next time, everybody, thank you.
Off chat before we go.
Take it away.
Say hi to the vlog.
There we go. The vlog is in. See if there's anyone who wants to say hello to your vlog, mate. You had a couple of people earlier, actually.
But anyway, guys, it's been amazing. Tell me about it. It has been absolutely fantastic. Jesus.
Legend David. Right, we'll see you.
See you later.